Hi everyone, so today I'm here to share with you how I made clip-on bangs. I've never made some before and I was just kind of thinking how would I make some because I really wanted some bangs with my hair, but I didn't want to cut my hair. So I decided that if I was successful, I'll share with you guys how I did it, and I was successful. These are the bangs. I have some long hairs here and those cover the rest of my hair, but I'm just gonna go through what I did to get these. So the first thing I did was I measured my head, and I made sure that I would measure it in a way that the piece would sit properly and it would be exactly where I wanted it to be, and that happened to be 3 inches up and 4 inches across. And what I did was I got a piece of mesh cloth and I cut it in a rectangle 6 by 4 inches, then folded it to get the 3 by 4 inch measurement. Then I got my wig clip, put it at the top in the center where it wasn't folded, and I just used that as a marker to make sure I cut properly. And I just went ahead and got my scissors and cut from the base where the cloth was folded all the way up to the wig clip, and I made sure I had about 3 millimeters in between the wig clip and the end of the cloth, so that way I would have enough space to work with the cloth. So now I have this trapezoid shape, and I went ahead and used my sewing machine to sew the thread where I had just cut it, so that way it would be very secure when I flip it inside out. So I flipped it inside out. After that, I got 2 pieces of weft. I cut 2 pieces of weft about 1.5 inches, and I put them inside in the part that I didn't stitch, which was at the top where I had my wig clip, and I stitched them in there. And those 2 pieces, I flipped them over so that way there won't be any weft showing on my bang piece at all. And after that, I just went ahead and stitched down the wig clip on the side that I wanted it to be on. You can pick either side, it doesn't really matter. And then I started to stitch the rest of the weaving hair onto the piece. Now, I started at the bottom, furthest away from where the first hair that I stitched on was, so that way it wouldn't interfere with the other hair and make it messy. And as I stitched, I went across, I went around the actual piece to the back of the piece, and then would come back. When I went to the back of the piece, I only went about 3 to 4 millimeters, not much, not far, just to make sure that the entire piece was covered by weft, so that way when I put the bang piece in my hair, it wouldn't just, you know, have these exposed sides or anything like that. I didn't want anything exposed, I just wanted everything covered perfectly. So I finally got to the top and cut the hair and went ahead and stitched the last 2 wig clips at the base, right at the bottom, and clipped them into my hair, just making adjustments, making sure everything was sitting properly, and went ahead and cut my bangs. After cutting my bangs, of course, I styled my bangs and got this final product. So this is the final product, and as you can see, it doesn't look that great, and the reason why is because I just clipped it onto my hair. What you're gonna have to do is slide your hair back, and then just kind of neaten it. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I'm probably going to take some hair out that's down here so that way my bangs aren't so thick. But if you're having trouble getting your bangs to lay down, just go ahead and get a curling iron, you know, clamp them down, or use a flat iron to do that. Or you can just smooth them down with a curling iron or curling wand, and that should be fine. Also, you know, this is a nice thing to do if you just don't feel like cutting bangs into your extensions, if you're not used to it, or if you just don't want to cut them into your real hair, so that way you can just have the best of both worlds and just get to wear your hair the way you feel like in the front. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching my videos as always, and bye!